Welcome to the quick hitter version of Catch and Shoot 2.0 from Pure Hoops Media. I'm filling in for Aaron Berlin this week. I'm Bruce Bernstein, along with Otto Strong. And our guests this week are J.A. Adande and Jack McCallum, who are working on a new series of podcasts about the 2008 Redeem Team. But we also asked them a little bit about a current controversy involving LeBron James and a certain international soccer player.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and the back and forth with LeBron James. So all this started about a week or so ago now. We tape on Tuesday, so we want to make sure that we're accurate with the times here. Just earlier today, Zlatan had another response to LeBron saying, athletes unite the world, politics divided. Basically, what he is saying is that he thinks LeBron should take a back seat and not be as public with his social commentary. I'm assuming that people in our audience will know the backstory. You guys going to jump in with any thoughts and comments on where we find ourselves? And Jay, I want to start with you.
Well, we find ourselves in an interesting place in which encouraging people to vote and trying to protect the right for people to vote is divisive. And that's been LeBron's primary mission over the last year, is the more than an athlete and more than a vote. And he's dedicated himself to trying to enable all members of our society be able to participate in the electoral process. So you tell me how that's divisive. It's as voting rights are being rolled back in several states throughout the country, the notion that we should facilitate people's rights to vote, and that's been LeBron's biggest passion of late. So that's divisive. That really shows where we're at when trying to encourage people to vote, trying to protect people's right to vote is something that you think an athlete should stay out of, when it's something that all citizens should be encouraging.
Precisely. So Jack, one of the things that struck me is that Zlatan said that one of his idols was Muhammad Ali at one point, which he is the cornerstone of that kind of athlete, using his celebrity to make a difference socially. I mean, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, I thought this argument ended like decades ago. Athletes find themselves, even if they don't want to be, they're at the intersection of culture and society and whatever else is going on. That's where athletes are. That is where we place them. And the idea that somebody should shrink from that place, from that nexus where you are, just by definition, is just crazy. And the problem is that I don't know Zlatan, but it just seems to me that he knows that accelerant. He knows that he can get, he knows that's going to cause something. He knows he can find backers, from the shut up and dribble crowd. Right. He knows that's going to happen. So, it just strikes me as somebody out there, trying to drum something up that I thought, should have been decided back when Ali, back when his hero was taking stands 50 years ago. So right. It's astonishing to me that it gets fuel, but it certainly does.
Yeah, one of the things, and this may come across as a little silly, but so here we are saying athletes should stick to what they're good at. Athletes should be athletes and play sports. And today's comments were said before the start of an Italian music festival that he is co-hosting. So wait, what? I know that's not a big deal, but it just strikes me as kind of silly.
Well, plus these voter rights issues are going on, like they're probably going to appear before the Supreme Court. Right. So it's sort of like how blind to the rest of society are you supposed to be when you live in the society, when you live in the culture? How blind are you supposed to be? The Supreme Court is going to be deciding these things, and they're very real issues. And LeBron has a whole history of speaking about them from some source of knowledge, from some place that he's done the homework. And that's another reason why, I think it further legitimizes it.
And look, and even if not, I mean, look, everybody who's in the NBA at one point they were living somewhere in a community. They're from someplace. They do not their allegiance to society doesn't end because they happen to be playing for the National Basketball Association or whatever sport. And if you're interested, check out the full version of Catch and Shoot 2.0 at Pure Hoops Media, and you can check out a ton of other great content on the Pure Hoops Media YouTube channel.